I kind of already unboxed these things, but then I was talking to a camera that didn't have a microphone working. So when I looked back, it was just me going, it was that exact face. I looked like I had just eaten 15 lemons, which is a good amount of lemons if you ask me. Well, if you couldn't tell already by all the other videos on this channel, it was going to happen eventually because I'm the most unprofessional moron in the entire world. I recorded this video already, and halfway, or after I was done and I unboxed everything, there was no sound because I didn't have the microphone plugged in because I'm an idiot. But that's not going to stop me from showing you and yours all the things I got this week. Real quick, pals, thanks for coming back. Appreciate each and every one of you taking the time out of your day to stop by and say hello. Or you could say whatever else you want. You don't have to say that. I don't think anybody actually says that. But it's still cool, so welcome back. If you're new, haven't seen any of these videos before, you probably hopped over after you saw the $2,175 beater box unboxing that I posted, which you should go back and watch because it's absolute pandemonium as far as unboxing shoe videos goes on YouTube, which probably isn't actually pandemonium, but that's beyond the point. Anyways, let's get into haul series 31. Let's get into the first thing. So the first thing I got was actually from Nike, off their website, off of the sneakers app. A lot of people had a lot of success with this drop, so of course I would too. It's a size 10.5, but it is this. This is some kind of shoe that has to do with some guy that got a Kardashian pregnant, I guess. I didn't know that Travis Scott was a musician until about 2 weeks before this whole happened. I thought he was just intertwined in the Kardashian web, and I thought that's how he got famous. But it turns out he's a musical artist from the Houston area. Actually quite big. Utilizes auto-tune a lot from what I hear. This is the Travis Scott Air Jordan 4 Retro. It's called Cactus Jack, which apparently is his record label's name. But he is from the Houston area, big fan of the Oilers, who are now the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, cool shoe. I really like the colorway. This is actually a 10.5. This pair is already accounted for. This is going to a buddy of mine, so I'll get more into this later, wink. But yeah, cool pair. Everyone had a lot of success with Nike sneakers that day, so really cool. If you did get a pair, you'll notice there's some inconsistencies with the quality, but still a really cool shoe. After that, there's a story behind this one. So there's a really good dude on social media. You can follow him on Instagram. His Instagram handle is @franchise_Davis. He actually put on his Instagram story some kind of cool thing that it really caught my eye because apparently on June 9th, a Milwaukee Brewers minor league baseball affiliate called the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers for one day became the Wisconsin Brats, like bratwurst, which I think is absolutely hilarious. So he actually had on his Instagram story some of their merchandise that they were using, and I saw a hat and I was like, oh my goodness, that is probably one of the funniest things, and I need it on my head immediately. So I asked him, hey buddy, fella, pal, would you mind getting that hat for me and I'll pay you back? And he goes, sure thing buddy, I'll do that for you. And he actually did me one better. In the package with the hat was this guy. His name is Whiffer, which is a wonderful name for a baseball mascot if you ask me. But he's like, he looks kind of like the Philly Fanatic, so I will send you him. He does. He looks kind of like a mixture of the Philly Fanatic and a character from the hit children's TV show Fraggle Rock. This caught me off guard when I actually opened it. Really cool. Thank you, franchise, my dude. But the hat in question that I wanted him to get me is this. There's a bratwurst on a hat, on a dad hat that has a strap on it. These are gonna look really nice with the clay greens. It's probably the exact same color. Oh, it's pretty close. This is more of a yellowish hue, but this hat is absolutely hysterical. I lived in the Chicago area for about 6 years in my mid-20s, and I fell in love with the accent of the region, including the Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Southside Chicago accent. It's the funniest thing in the world. It's very nasally, and I love it.
How are you, Bob? Real good. Real good.
The reason that I love brats and I associate them with the Chicagoland area accent, friends of mine were watching a Chicago White Sox game at a bar, and we saw a regular from the Starbucks I was working at that was a police officer, and there was a bumper showing him grilling brats in the Chicago White Sox parking lot. He holds up a brat in his tongs and just goes, "Go Sox!" And we just pretty much thought it was the funniest thing in the world. It's still funny to me, and I associate brats with the Chicago accent, and I think it's the funniest thing in the world.
From a certain town known for its Polish sausage.
Regardless, you guys should all check out my dude at franchise_Davis on Instagram. Really good follow. He's got a crazy hat and shoe collection. Thank you so much, dude. This hat is absolutely hysterical and I love it. After that, I got two things from our good friend, one of the MVPs of the channel. It's the triumphant return and the Philadelphia debut of our good buddy,
The Drone Ski.
my buddy, Drone Kicks. You can follow him on Twitter at Drone Kicks. Really good dude, one of my best friends, one of the greatest human beings alive. Big fan of his. I got two things from him. This first thing was a size 11 Air Vapor Max FK. I don't even know what FK stands for, but this is a pair of the Off-White Vapor Max collaboration. It came out like, I don't know, like a month and a half ago. Slick shoe, really good summer shoe. I will not be wearing them. I'm not a fan of all-white shoes. If I wore these, I'd probably get ketchup on them within like 2 hours, so it'd be totally dumb for me to wear them. Regardless, he gave me a really good price on these. These shoes came out along with an all-black Vapor Max, and they're actually coming out with some Prestos. I want to say at the end of the month, that are going to be the same thing, an all-white one and an all-black one. This will be on the website. There's the first shoe I got from the droner. And this next shoe I actually got. Now this thing, he got early. He did not get this on June 9th or whatever the release date for these was. He had these before then, so he is indeed the plug. But this is another pair of the Air Jordan 4 Retro Cactus Jack Travis Scott collaboration, whatever you want to call it. The details on this shoe are actually pretty cool. You can see on the anklet here, on the eyelet, there's that splatter effect going on here. Even on the tag here, the Jumpman is, usually they're like inside. This one's actually popping out. I didn't notice the laces on the last one, but the laces are kind of waxed, which is really a nice little thing you don't see on a lot of 4s. And even on the right shoe, the Cactus Jack on the heel, on the tongue it says Travis Scott. And then on the other one, it has the classic Air Jordan and the Jumpman on the heel. So this was actually a really good collaboration in terms of letting the artist do what they want to do. This is an absolute homage to the Houston area. Cool shoe, even cooler dude. Check out my friend Drone Kicks at Drone Kicks on Twitter. Follow him up. He's always got a lot of really good deals on a really good amount of shoes. So check him out. And before I go, someone asked me to do a mini review of the Puma Thunder Spectra. So I'm going to do that now, if I can grab it. So if you watched the last haul video, you would have seen that I got a pair of these. This is the Puma Thunder Spectra. This is Puma's execution of the whole dad shoe craze, and I think it's probably, in my opinion, the best looking. I wore these last Thursday. I wore them all day. I did not have to take them off all day, which is a good thing, because usually with a lot of new shoes, sometimes the area right here gets a little sore and I need to take the shoes off. These shoes that did not happen. These shoes are extremely comfortable. If I were to compare them to how they fit and how they just feel, I would say these are pretty close to a Nike Presto in terms of comfort and how they feel. A lot of shoes I get, I will wear once and be like, ah, yeah, cool, they're in my collection. I'll wear them every once in a while in case I want to just, switch it up. These, I have a feeling I'm going to be wearing them into the ground because these are really comfortable and they're really versatile too. So highly recommend. There's a couple new colorways of the Spectra coming out that are kind of eye-catching, so I may be getting more, but sleek looking shoe and actually really comfortable too. So, and that's the haul, plus a mini review. Appreciate you taking the time to watch. If you have a second, check out my website, ransomnotesneakers.com, or the shortened version, which is easier to type with your fingies, rnsmnote.com. Updated last Friday with a couple new things. I'm going to be doing a Brick 66 run coming up pretty quick here too. What's Brick 66? You didn't ask me that, and if you did, I'm sure it didn't sound anything like that. But you can go on the website and find out what that is. It's basically something on eBay that I do. You can find the rest out by reading, but there will be a run of Brick 66 going on pretty soon, so that'll be cool. That's basically all I got for you, so thank you, Drone, thank you, Franchise Davis, and thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. If you liked what was going on in this vid, hit that subscribe button. I'm pointing to nothing, but on the screen it looks like I'm pointing at the subscribe button. The internet is a wonderful thing. But yeah, I have a hype box coming up for you guys at the end of the week, so that'll be cool. So until then, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and remember, they're just shoes, sneakers, foot gloves. Shout out Canada Got Soul. If you're not having fun doing it, find something you love doing and do that, because it's the easiest way to be happy. That's how you should live your life. Happy. See you later. I'm back. Sucks for you. Bye.